Oh, hi, I'm Ron Markham. This is my fourth show at Winchester Galleries, Best of Both Worlds. I called it Best of Both Worlds because this is a combination of collage and painting. Previously, I'd had all shows that were either paintings or collage, but this is a fusion of both styles. Okay, and now I'd like to show you some of the pieces in the show. This piece right here is called Try Something. It's a big collage that I did with a combination of painting and collage. It's a very personal piece to me. I used a lot of material that belonged to my father, and it represents the first influences that I experienced in my life. There's a lot of imagery of smoking and drinking and macho men, sexy women, that sort of thing, and I wanted to convey my earliest influences in life. And this piece here is called The Wayward Peeper. It's another one of my peepers series. And when I originally did it, I thought, okay, I'm going to have all these peepers going in one direction and one going against them all. That's this one here. And I pictured myself, of course, being the wayward peeper. That's me. But it seems like everybody I show this piece to, they go, I'm the wayward peeper. That's me, you know. So a lot of people identify with being different from everybody else. And that's a great feeling. This piece is called Mother of Horus. It's actually the only painting that I have in the show. It's a representation of the destruction of ancient Babylon in a bit of a modern context, and it's a response to a lot of the destruction done on antiquities that's been happening lately around the world. It's a rather emotional piece for me. Kiss of Death, it's one of the biggest collages that I've done, and it took me a long time to do, and I really like a lot of the material that I put in there. I put a lot of secret messages and humor references and things like that in there, and it's another emotional piece for me, as I did it right after the passing of my father, and I used a lot of his material in the piece. Jumbo Peepers, it's the largest of my Peepers series. It's got a lot of different collage elements and origami paper, maps, different things that I use in the background. It's a lot of fun to do this piece. This is my latest work. It's called Three Cool Cats. I use a lot of different materials that I wasn't comfortable with using before, a lot of personal products that I used. And the way that this piece came about was one day I ran out of red paint and it was too late to go to the art store, so I ended up blocking out the background with red Coca-Cola. And I liked the way it worked, and so I ended up using products for the whole entire background of the piece. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. Wipeout. It's an appropriation of the 1963 album by the Surfaris. I'm doing a series of various album covers, and this is the first one in that series. It has a cataclysmic sort of theme to it, which I'm interested in that subject matter. This piece is called Starfish. It's the first of a new style that I've been working on where I actually paint on the glass. I call it a mixed media collage painting. It's called Starfish because all the stars have lips in the middle. The idea of it was we're like these drones flying around space. Instead of having eyes on the pieces, I thought it looked better with mouths. So that's how it ended up. These are some more examples of my recent style of mixed media collage paintings. I use a lot of different source materials for the background, including record covers and origami paper, things like that, various things I've collected, and I actually paint on the glass itself, which is a new style for me. It's a new way to present collage. Company Chaotic, it's a combination of painting and actually scoring into the wood, so it's actually in relief. It's one of my new styles that I'm working on panel, and I used acrylic and Prismacolor.